Hello everyone, I'm Joan Procuelas and I will be discussing the second topic of the values education entitled Building Confidence Through Self-Esteem and Self-Efficacy.
So there are a lot of things you can learn from this topic. You will be able to first define self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-efficacy. Second, differentiate the influence of self-esteem and self-efficacy to self-confidence. Third is to acknowledge the importance of developing good confidence, self-esteem, and self-efficacy. Fourth, you will be able to recognize different ways on how to practice self-confidence. And fifth, is to appreciate the value of building confidence to developing one's self-esteem and self-efficacy. Before we begin with our topic, let us have a short activity. This is called this year's milestones. So many years ago, stones set beside the road marked distances between towns. These stones, called milestones, were indications of a traveler's progress. Later, the meaning of the word milestone was generalized to mean a significant point in any journey or development. For this activity, indicate or kindly list down what might be some of the significant points along the path from where you are now to where you hope to be in 1 year. Record at least 10 milestones in a piece of paper. After finishing that activity, try to answer the following question. First, was the activity easy or difficult, and what made it easy or difficult? Second, how did you feel about the milestones that you have written? And third, did the activity help you gain insight about your personal achievements and goals in life? Pause this video to do the activity and to answer the follow-up question. In continuation, answering or doing this activity helps us in understanding our accomplishments and also in a way boosting our self-confidence. First, is the activity easy or difficult? Most of the time, people who have done this activity find it difficult or have mixed feelings when they do this activity because they might be considering a lot of achievements that they have accomplished within this year, or they might think that they have not accomplished much. What is important is for you to recognize how you feel about it. Is it something that makes you happy? Is it something that you want to strengthen your accomplishments or even reconsider your goals? Hopefully, this activity has given you insight about your personal achievements and goals in life. To further understand our topic, let us continue with our main discussion.
So I hope you enjoyed our short activity about your life's milestone. And now, prepare your heart and even your mind in learning our topic about confidence, self-esteem, and self-efficacy.
Self-confident people tend to be happier, value themselves, trust their judgment, and admit when they have failed or made a mistake. Many individuals struggle with finding self-confidence, a quality that is pivotal in almost every aspect of our lives. The lack of it can impede success, creating a cycle that's hard to break. On the other hand, individuals with self-confidence have the capacity to inspire trust in others, be it their audience, their classmates, their teachers, or friends. Moreover, gaining the confidence of others is one of the key ways to succeed in a person's academic journey. To continue, let us check how does self-esteem influence our confidence. Self-esteem is how someone sees their own positive qualities and capacity to handle life challenges well. It originates from the recognition of obtaining validation from those within our social group, which may be adversely affected by criticism or rejection. Self-esteem is crucial for obtaining the confidence to face challenges in life and participate in activities that bring joy and satisfaction. In broader context, we can manage the events occurring in our lives and are entitled to experience happiness. Individuals who suffer from depression illnesses also have low self-esteem. Part of what makes us feel good about ourselves is the belief that those around us think well of us. However, other people's perception of us may or may not be under our control. If we receive a great deal of criticism or rejection from others, this will negatively impact our self-esteem unless we find alternative sources that support our self-esteem. Healthy self-esteem is necessary to have the self-confidence to meet life's challenges and participate in activities that provide pleasure and fulfillment. It involves it evolves and changes due to life experiences and interaction with others. What then is the impact of low self-esteem? Low self-esteem and low self-confidence can significantly impact an individual's life, leading to negative thinking and disappointing outcomes. Low self-esteem can result in shyness, communication difficulties, social anxiety, and a lack of assertiveness. If someone has low self-esteem, they may develop a harsh inner voice called an inner critic. It speaks out loudly when upset, overwhelmed, or judged by others. When this inner critic adds to your sadness, worry, or anger, it can cause much personal discomfort. Believing in an inner critic can lead to a spiral of negative thoughts about oneself, disregarding strengths and abilities, focusing on mistakes and failings while ignoring the positive, expecting the worst, avoiding challenges or situations where one feels judged, and thinking that one doesn't deserve pleasure or fun. This can significantly hamper university performance due to fear or negativity and disrupt personal relationships and make communication difficult. Now let's tackle self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is the person's belief or perception of their ability to work well enough to get a desired result. It stems from observing oneself, master abilities, and achieve goals, which boosts confidence in studying and working hard in a particular field. This confidence motivates individuals to accept challenges and persist despite setbacks. Moreover, self-efficacy or believing in your skills to do certain things well is vital to figuring out your self-confidence. Albert Bandura, one of the most famous researchers in self-efficacy, talks about how self-confidence and self-efficacy are interrelated. According to him, self-efficacy is the belief in one's ability to complete specific tasks, whereas confidence is a general strength of belief. He highlights the distinction between confidence and self-efficacy and stresses self-efficacy's role in attaining success. What is the impact of self-efficacy? When people have high self-efficacy in a particular field, they think, feel, and behave in ways that contribute to and reinforce their success while increasing their fulfillment. They tend to perceive obstacles as opportunities to overcome them, therefore displaying a lack of fear of encountering unfamiliar situations. People with high self-efficacy quickly bounce back from setbacks because they perceive failure because of other factors rather than their deficiencies or weakness. Believing in your skills generally influences your drive, decisions, toughness, and resolve. As a result, self-efficacy, a function of self-confidence, frequently influences the quality of one's performance and the level of satisfaction one experiences with one's decisions. With this, it is critical to assess your present level of self-efficacy, specifically your belief in your capacity to perform in various situations. In doing so, you can identify areas for improvement and devise a plan to address them.
Now let's move on to the discussion on how to build or what are the different ways to build self-confidence.
Well, there are quick fixes to address acute issues with your self-confidence. Building confidence in the long term requires making some changes to your lifestyle and forming robust plans. So here are various ways to develop self-confidence. First is building confident habits or to develop good habits and break bad ones. So when we develop and improve our self-esteem, we aim to develop good habits and break the bad ones. Regular exercise and a healthy diet can dramatically improve your physical and mental health. And studies have shown that getting a good night's sleep is linked with increased optimism and self-esteem. Working on your personal branding can also help. If you project a positive image of your authentic self, you're likely to start to receive the positive feedback that's so important to your self-confidence. Second, review your past achievements. Your self-confidence will increase when you're able to say, I can do this, and here's the evidence. As part of your personal analysis, you'll have to identify things that you're good at based on your past achievements. List the 10 things that you're most proud of in an achievement log, then use them to make positive affirmations about what you can do. These statements are particularly powerful if you tend to undermine your confidence with negative self-talk or the inner critic. Third, set confidence by boosting goals. Setting and achieving goals and seeing how far you've come are key ways to develop self-confidence. Using your personal analysis to set goals that play to your strengths, minimize your weaknesses, and take advantage of your opportunities. When you've identified the major goals you want to achieve, clarify the first steps you need to take. Make sure that they're small steps taking no longer than an hour to do. This will get the ball rolling and improve your confidence through the achievement of appropriate goals. You should also practice self-acceptance. Becoming more accepting of yourself helps you to feel okay about yourself and other people, regardless of the situation. Everyone makes mistakes. When you practice self-acceptance, you can acknowledge that mistakes are part of learning, identify, identify ways you may be able to solve problems differently or change to get a different outcome, and be critical of your behavior and try to change it without being critical of yourself. Fifth is to get to know yourself. Take notice of experiences or thoughts that increase or decrease your self-confidence or self-esteem. Identify your strengths, abilities, and achievements. Be honest and include everything you're proud of, no matter how small. Think about what they mean to you and why they are important to you. Think about what you'd like to change or improve about yourself and how you can do that. 6. Reprogram your thinking. Pay attention to the language you use when you talk to yourself or describe yourself to others. We are often more kind and generous to other people than we are to ourselves. Recognize and challenge your inner critic. Focus on the messages that make you value yourself and turn down those that make you think negatively about your value or ability. Reprogram your thinking with positive self-talk and affirmation. 7. Be more assertive. Learn to assert your needs. Don't feel guilty about asking others for what you want or saying no to what you don't want. 8. Make changes in your life. You may decide you want to make changes in your life to improve your self-esteem and self-confidence. Think about what you can change that will improve how you feel about yourself. For example, you may want to make changes in your studies, job or relationships, or develop new skills. Make a plan so that you can identify specific goals that will challenge you. Break each goal down into achievable steps. And third, build on your success after each step. 9. Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who like you for who you are. Avoid people who are constantly negative or critical, but don't withdraw from genuine social contact. 10. Reward yourself. Celebrate your achievements as you practice building your self-esteem and self-confidence. Make time to treat yourself with experiences and activities you value. And lastly, share with others. If you can, tell a good friend what you're doing. Their encouragement and feedback on the changes you're making could be invaluable support. You can also help other people to see themselves as capable and worthwhile. As we end this lesson, here is my takeaway. When you have self-confidence, you trust your own judgment and abilities and have a strong sense of self-worth and self-belief.
So I hope you understand the definition of self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-efficacy, the importance and its impact to self-confidence, and even the different ways to build self-confidence. I hope you enjoyed this topic. Thank you very much for listening.